Yo, what's going on, people? I'm Anthony. Yo, and my job paid for everything. They paid for my entire experience with my CDLs. And I didn't have to go too far out to make this happen. All I did was I quit that one job and I got a better one. And this job, I'm telling you, like if you interested in getting your CDLs, I'm gonna suggest there's two different companies or two different types of companies to go with for the CDLs. And that category is either LTL or food service delivery. Now, I keep mentioning these two because I feel that they are always hiring and it's very easy to transition from one job to working at one of these freight companies or food service companies. Because you already, if you working at a warehouse like I did for all those years, because I did it for 10 years. I worked in a crappy warehouse for 10 years at a medical supply warehouse. All I did was throw boxes and put freight away with a forklift. So when I made the transition, it was easy because it was already skills that I had uh I've already established from my last job. So I just took them into these type of companies, which is freight industry. So if you're trying to make that step, man, yo, move away from the job you are at and you have to do it and it's worth it. But you're gonna make more money, if not the same at the beginning, and you're gonna work your way into a CDL job. Okay. So basically, when you take that transition over, let that company know what you there for. Okay. Let them know that you want your CDLs as soon as you get in the door. Let them know it's the main reason that you here. Let them know that you will work hard, but you want your CDLs. And normally positions open up for the CDL programs. Now, when I got in, when I made the transition to this new job, which is the freight gang, the job didn't take long to get. Okay, I was there for about 3 months, and then the program opened up. I was in the program. They had me working, and they still scheduled time for me to train. So they're gonna get scheduled training time. Okay, they're gonna tell you, hey, like you're gonna get scheduled training time from here to here, and you're still gonna have to work your shift or whatever. But they're gonna make sure that they train you. They're gonna put you in a they're gonna put you in a program, and you're gonna be able to work with current drivers, and they'll be able to walk you through the steps and all the benefits and how the life of a truck driver actually is. And I promise you, if you don't love it by that moment, by just sitting down and having a conversation with a driver, this ain't for you. You know, it's not for you at that point. Because hey man, the freedom that you get, the breaks that you get, and only on top of that, if you're an introvert, it's the perfect job because you don't have to deal with people on a regular basis. All you're doing is going to work, getting in that truck, and handling business. Food service is a little different because you might have to deal with customers, but you're only gonna have to deal with customers for a few hours. Then you back in the truck doing your thing. Then you get the breaks. Um, and if you're one of those people that just like to travel and see new scenery, which a lot of introverts they don't like to travel too much, but this gonna make sure that you see the world in a new light, man. You're gonna see people. You're gonna see landscapes and you're gonna see different sceneries. Everything is gonna be great at that point. The income is gonna double, if not triple. I went from making I'm gonna go ahead and disclose it. I went from making probably 700 a week, 5 to 700 a week, to over 1,500 to 2,500 a week just in making this simple change, man. And that was to get my CDLs. Like most of these companies offer that program. So if you are one person that wants to get into that game and get your CDLs and let them pay for everything, yo, go ahead and quit that job and go to one of these carriers. I promise you, it's gonna change your life forever. Yo, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, walk with your boy, man. Let's get this money.